Oh. Tribal disunity. Luhor becomes independent. Khwarazm becomes independent. Derbent becomes independent. Turkmenistan becomes independent. Okay. Well, I guess there's gonna be a bit of chaos to our north. Are you still... You are still... Oh, right, you don't have... Okay. Is there a mountain pass between us? Not directly there. We got this thing. Does have some mountain pass into... Currently. You do not have mountain passes. Going through that area. Okay. So, actually, this is pretty important area then. We might want to get a fort in this. This is Alpine Tundra. Because we got Reconquest against QQ. Which makes sense, but they probably have quite a bit of army. They got 10,000. They don't have a massive manpower reserve, but we don't have a lot either. Plus, we are still stuck in this war. So it's probably going to take a while. Oh, and since we don't have diplomat to send... Right, well, we've still got the permanent claims over here as well, so we might be able to consolidate a lot of the region here. If we can do that early enough, we might be able to kind of be strong enough to stand on our own here, and slowly start making our way through Persia and into northern India, and then through the Gobi Desert or something like that. I don't know which way we're going to go and reach Ming. I'm sure we'll find it one way or another. Okay, so we're at 42% for the siege. Oh, bollocks. The fort defense is pretty massive in here. I mean, it is mountainous province. Actually, that's a grass hills, but it's probably got a... Yeah, it's got level 4 garrison. That gives them 35% local defensiveness. And then Armenian Highlands... Oh. Grass Highlands. Comprehensive defenses. And they got an advisor. Hull projection, armor tradition. War exhaustion is slowly dropping that at least. But yeah, no, these are going to take a while. I think once we siege that one down, I'm going to use the button for autonomous sieging. See how well that works. And basically, it should just go and start sieging down the provinces on its own. I think it doesn't split the army though. It's fine. It'll work. That's something that I do want to utilize a lot more in various wars if I can. Or if it works correctly. I suppose it will. Oh, right. We are going to spare them because we are going to be taking this area. So, right. Some of the sieging. Oh, right. Yeah, you give it that area. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So we'll be able to siege this one. 59% already. Okay. You know what? I'm going to stop currying favors from Trebizond for a little bit so we can start planning ahead the peace deal. See what we can take. Oh, it's doing some of the tax rate. Oh, right. So we won't be able to do that. We can take a bit of money. Well, I mean, we will be doing this, but we won't be able to do that quite yet. I think once we siege down one more province, then the surrender, we'll get those provinces back. And since they are cores for us, we should be able to take them without any issues. And I don't think there's gonna be like nationalism or anything like that, which works perfectly for us. Oh, right, that is a different religion, though. That is actually their state religion. Well, that, I believe, is that actually Christian? Well, is that considered like a heretic religion? Yes, it is. And then there's, oh wow, yeah, there's quite a list of various religions. Ooh, actually, one thing that I suppose I could do. We got the spy network in Akynle. You are still tributary. If we were to declare war on you, don't have the casus belli yet. That would be 10,000. We could call in Trebizond on that, but I suppose without a casus belli, we need to have what, 40 points for the claim, right? I don't actually know. I've not checked the populations here yet. So the burghers are there's not a lot of them. And doesn't look like it's growing all that much either. But if we have a look at the workforce in particular, there is actually extra burghers right now. There's also a fair bit of extra peasantry. And basically everything but nomads are plenty in here. Which actually bodes well for the carpet industry. Oh, there's... Oh man, that is a lot of residents already. It is actually still going up the numbers, just not massive amounts. So I'm assuming this place is making wine already? Yes, yes it is. That's 40. Oh. That is quite a bit. Okay, so Chiron is going to take care of that one province miner now. Shame, but understandable. You know what? I could actually attach this to the first army now. I mean, I could just combine it as well, but... You know what? Yeah, let's just combine it. Oh, but it takes away... Oh, bollocks. It takes away the orders. Oh, well. I mean, it's going to be sieging down this one. Ooh, food shortage. Oh, that's lovely. Oh. That defensiveness, though. 150%. Okay, I mean, it's only, like, well, 45 days almost. Or 44 days. Yeah, it's quite a long time, actually. We're at least getting some power protection, especially from this war, because we are fighting our rival. So that's going to be really good for, well, somewhat good for our power projection. Then we'll need to figure out who the hell we'll rival next. We got some options nearby, though. Okay, minus 21%. Still got plenty of work to do. So did we actually get any of the production for the stuff going yet? Carpets, we do have a little bit. Looks like the throughput is pretty good there. So, can we see... Probably a fair bit of luxuries then produced. Oh yeah, we're producing quite a bit in here. More than we spend, at least. About twice as much, actually. I really want to check how much is the carpet production making then. XP was 17. Excellent, it's another Japanese feudatory about building one trip. Okay, carpet, it doesn't actually... Right, it doesn't have an output yet. It's supposed to have a 0.26 with the amount of industry that it has. I don't know what it takes in. Yeah, so we'll need to wait until next year to see those numbers. I don't suppose there's any carpet production here, is there? No. Oh, another thing that I should probably check is, do we have naval production in... I know that that one didn't have, what about here? We got ship production there, let's just double check this. Yeah, there's only textiles there. Textiles there as well, so there's a lot of textiles. There's no industries in here whatsoever. Okay, I think we know what we're going to do next. We're going to open up some naval production, just so that we can have a few ships. I don't want to have a massive fleet necessarily quite yet, but I do want to have some ships for trade purposes. Plus, it's going to allow us to have a bit more, you know, industry in there. That means that there's going to be more people living in the cities and that sort of stuff, and that's hopefully going to make... Actually, how expensive is the naval in here? It's actually down... Well, the price is going up right now, but it is lower than the base price is. Exotics and delicacies are roughly the same, or the starting price, or rather the base price. Salt is a little bit down. I believe food is a bit up. Fiber is up, fuel is up, raw is slightly up. And consumer is up by about a ducat per unit. Military is up by almost 2 per unit. Although that is actually going down. Oh! Kuku and Aku are fighting. I mean, I suppose... I don't think I'll be able to get a claim in here. It would be nice. At the same time, it might be actually better to keep a bit of a buffer zone in here. By maybe feeding that to Trebizond right now. Who knows, maybe we can eventually vassalize Trebizond. I mean, that wouldn't be too bad. But the prestige is actually going down right now. Because there's a few things that are giving us prestige right now. Largest of which is being orthodox. I mean, I'll take it. I do actually wonder how much it's... or how much manpower we're going to have as a max. I'm pretty sure that it's going to start going down a little bit because we're losing quite a bit of manpower for the attrition while sieging. But at least we don't need to fight more than... Well, we fought 2 battles in this war. That's going to be enough. I think once we get this siege done, though, we can end the war. And then we're going to maybe start planning our potentially next war. Oh, yeah, we got a bit of manpower back. That's good. Only... Oh, wow, our max manpower is 10,600. Ooh. Yeah, force limit is down quite drastically. Which probably means that we're paying quite a bit in upkeep. Well, a little bit in extra upkeep. Almost 1.2 ducats. Yeah, that is quite significant compared to our total income. I mean, how much is our total income anyway? Oh wow. We're getting less than 5 ducats. Well, just about 4 ducats. 4.15 or something like that. Suppose I could just have a look at the tab here. It's 4.18, okay. Close, but not quite. So yeah, the army maintenance is... Oh wow, we're paying 2 ducats per month now for being over force limit. I can see that being a problem. So maybe we want to get this peace done. Much as riches in Georgia. I mean, possibly. I mean, to be fair, if we have a look at, for example, my capital in here, the population is like 50,000 residents. Whereas I'm pretty sure that in Japan there's a lot more. Yeah, I don't... 66 total development. I got 102. But it's just the development is probably a lot more rural development in here and all that. Oh right, we can do the peace deal now. Yep. That's 50 ducats. I will take it. Right, let's just park these armies in here. So who do we take as a rival now? There was someone that had rivaled us still. Kuku, Circassia, and... Oh, right, that's not updated yet. Fair enough. Definitely not Trebizond. Karaman is potentially a bit risky. Eretnitz is also a bit risky. They got quite a bit of army. Genoa has a massive fleet. Shirvan, maybe? They have no navy and they got a weaker army than we do. Besides, we already got some permanent claims on them. That should be alright. So now we just need to wait for some of the situation to fix itself in terms of manpower. And that's probably going to take a few years to recover. So we lost all... Oh, wow, 9,000 manpower. Yeah, okay, I can see that being a problem. But I think now... Oh, right, yeah, that's the income from the peace deal listed. So we still have no... Oh, right, yeah, we can do some conversions. Now, it's going to cost us a little bit doing the conversions and all that, but I think in the long run it's going to be fine. Now, can we do any more alliances, I wonder? We can. Well, that's not a profitable... We got 2 alliances over here. Oh. Theodora we can't ally because alliance slots for them. So do we want to get alliance up here, or is that too risky? I mean, that would be getting us next to the White Horde. You are tributary. Circassia. Circassia is a tributary of White Horde and as a vassal. And you're just a tributary, okay. We don't have claims over here, so maybe we could ally Ossetia for the time being. Or we could actually just send in the diplomat to curry more favors with Trebizond. Just to make sure that we can have a bit of favors in here. Actually, with the favors... Oh, we need to have a diplomat available for that. So we could trade favors for trust. There's a few things in here. Oh, right, a lot of the, like, ask for soldiers and sailors and that sort of stuff is not going to happen. You need to have 999 opinion and 999 favors. So you won't be able to use those, but there's a few things that you can still do. But a lot of the things, like, well, it's basically just trade favors or trust. Trade favors or ducats. If we have 33, we can ask for... Oh. Okay, it's not all that much, but we could get some money from our ally that way. Right, so we're still a bit lacking in terms of manpower, I see. Well, we'll see. Oh, right, how's the carpet production now? Okay, carpets. It takes a fair bit of labor force in there. And fiber. And turns that into luxuries. Overall, it is making a profit. So that's definitely a good thing. How's the fiber price doing then? Are we producing enough is the question. We are for now. At least in the capital, I don't know everywhere else, but I'm sure that is not a problem. Hold on, so is this? Oh wow. Azakar is a level 7 in here. Okay, no wonder that... Oh, this was a 7 as well, okay. Yep. Local defensiveness 60%. That also explains why it took us so long to move into that province. Well, I mean, now we know. So, can I get a claim in here? Probably not yet. You got Middletech 15. I believe I got the same, don't I? Yes, I do. Oh, we're gonna get a new infantry and cavalry in the next level. Plus a bit of morale. We do not have a lot of naval materials, though. I mean, we did open up the productions in here. I suspect that the total numbers are still quite small. Oh yeah, basically remove the textile production there for a while. I think it actually needs to wait for another year before it's even properly working, but I'm still also... Well, that's not one of our provinces, I don't know. Oh, Bohemia and Brandenburg are fighting. So, how's Rome doing? Well, they've got some truces. They're supporting an independence. Receiving trade from Morea. But that's about it. Are the Ottomans? The Ottomans are not at war right now. I'm sure that that's going to change soon enough once the truce with the Romans ends. Where's actually the Kanik over here? Oh, they are a division of Eretnitz. And Eretnitz, they got 2 alliances. They got a tributary and 2 divisions. Okay. Byzantium can't get allies and all people hate them. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Do we have a claim? No, we don't have a claim over there. We got the claims on these 2, at least. Of course, we have no manpower whatsoever. Oh, wow, that's a bit of a stack there. Actually, can I get the claim over here before they conquer that? I'd like to do it, because if they are going to annex... I don't think they'll annex, actually. Don't think they'll be able to take that last province there. Oh, come on, why didn't we get the... Why are we getting the points so slow? No, we should be getting the points rather quickly. Well, anyway, let's get the claim there. So we'll have a claim over there. I don't know how long it's that. Oh, who are you? You are... Oh, right, yeah, that's another division of Eretnitz. And Kuku, if you have... Oh, right, you can actually have a look at the war declaration now without having diplomats. That's really handy. They got quite a few allies though, so I don't think we'll be able to fight them. Rebison would not be able to help. So we probably won't be getting the... Oh, well, actually, we might be starting to get some more naval production next year. And actually, what I think I'll do is, even though the Caspian Sea and all that, we can't actually sail in there, we'll still have some naval material production on the coastline. I mean, it all takes like raw and a bit of fiber and that sort of stuff for the production, doesn't it? Maybe a little bit of... Actually, what does it take? Well, we can have a look at one of the provinces over here that do produce naval to double check what it takes. But I think it's just raw and fiber that it takes for the naval materials. Maybe metal? Wait, no, metal is raw. Maybe industrial? I don't think it's using the industrial though. I haven't checked if the provinces have started producing or building anything though. That's probably worth a check at some point. They're not constructing anything right now. Timber, I mean, timber is also raw. Let's have a look. They should be having ship production in here. So inputs, oh, fuel, raw, and fiber. Right, so the fuel was the one that I forgot from the list there. It's actually, fuel is the biggest one. It's about as much as the other 2 combined. It does output a little bit, and it's actually making a profit, which is definitely good news. Right, well, the missionaries are doing a good job, and looks like... Oh, well, actually, we'll need to wait until... Oh, Shirvan's no longer a valid rival. Oh, no. Oh, and there we go. I got the Casablanca against Aku. Well, I don't want to rival... I mean, Karaman might be an option. Down there. I think they're going to be either crossed by Eretnitz or Ottomans. So that's probably a safe bet. Although Eretnitz aren't actually that much stronger than we are. Almost, oh yeah, well, almost at 50. Right, well, rival Karaman for now. We don't have a diplomat available. You know what, we could maybe stop currying favors with threatening countries. We probably don't need to improve relations right now. So that we can do a few more things like, for example, who were we rivaled again? Well, that one's destroyed. No, we didn't actually even rival them. Circassia, is that a rival? I believe it is. Oh yeah, so if we were to send an insult... Because it does work again in this, by using the prestige, but I don't think I want to spend prestige. But I want to get some power production at least. So that's going to give us a bit more morale and all that. So how's the... Okay, manpower is slowly recovering. We've actually managed to rebuild our army. And we got about 2,000 extra manpower, which probably means that the income is now much, much better. Oh yeah, 1.2 ducats extra now. And our development is 133. Oh, we're growing pretty quickly, although we did take 3 provinces over here that probably had a pretty decent development total. Oh yeah, it's about 30 development total. Not entirely sure if that increased during our rule or not. Possibly. Oh, and we got 2 gold provinces as well. Oh boy. Oh yeah, that is true. get these in, so that would be in utility, add provinces, and then clear selected, high utility. There we go. So we should be getting a pretty good money now. We're getting some more conversions down over here, hopefully. Don't think it's, no, I don't think it's converted fully yet. I'll have mines fully developed. I suspect that they are. But we'll need to wait until another autosave. I'll put it on 6-month autosave. Well, it was during the last stream of Portugal because we were having the crashes. So we're going to have double the waiting at times. So apology for that. I'll try to remember to cut those out in for the YouTube. So there is about 120 in here out of 120. So yeah, that's full. And the other one was down here. 120 out of 120. Yeah, we are pretty much fully developed on those mines. Not exactly surprising, to be fair. Right, so Cuckoo is a bit strong. They got some strong vassals and all that. Sure one, how strong are you? I'll let you Fars. I believe you got a tributary or something. Fars, yeah, that'd be 15. Together with Trebiton, I could probably take them. But I suppose I should probably take it a little bit slower, just in case. There's a lot of things that can go wrong. Oh, we started accumulating the naval materials as well. We're getting 6 per month. Max of 500, so that means that we could maybe get a trade ship at some point. Well, actually, yeah, we could maybe get a... Oh. Right, we don't actually have the light ship unlocked yet. Well, I guess we won't be doing trade ships yet. At least we can gather up some naval materials ready for once we do unlock that. Let's see. Ooh, that corruption though. Oh boy. How bad is the nobility power? Is still quite massive. I think it might be going down a tiny bit. I don't think there's anything that we can really take away from them. I mean, that would be reducing the... Wait, no, that's the influence, right. And there's the court stuff as well. Let's have a look at this, for example. Could we... Pompous court, oh dear. Nobility would like that. But I'd hate to do that myself because it would increase the state corruption quite a bit and prestige decay. And this one requires the aristocratic influence to be less than 65. Which is probably improving slow. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's almost there. Unfortunately. Yeah, ceremonial court, so if we do that, that would reduce the influence of aristocrats a tiny bit. I don't think we'll be able to... Maybe in December we can do that, but at the same time, the nobility is still rather disloyal, so we might want to wait on that. Although, let's have a look at the commoner interaction. If we provide grain, for example, was it over here? If we do the minor, that would be... No, that's not going to increase the relations directly. Generous would increase or lower the national unrest, but we don't have any unrest right now. So maybe not that one. There was the temporary tax relief. That would increase relations between the factions and state. But that will also reduce the... I mean, it's only 3 years. You know what? We'll do that. That's going to get us pretty high in stability as well. And that might just about... See if we can take away the court thing. Because that would reduce the corruption at least a little bit. And their influence especially. The ambitious court. Oh dear, the loyalty is going to drop to 0. Oh. Okay, how about... Before we do that, we're going to have to kind of risk the increased power for them. I suppose we'll do the strategic marriage, just in case. Familial ties. Oh, that is a good point. Can we take away this? Oh yeah, we can. Legitimacy and prestige are going to go down a little bit. The state corruption is going to go down drastically, but that is now 40 loyalty removed. Well, I think that's going to be worthwhile. Now, the nobility is going to be very disloyal for a while. Hopefully we can manage that. But yeah, if we can reduce the corruption... Oh yeah, it's now going up a lot less. And hopefully, by doing a few more reforms, we can start getting the corruption be somewhere between 20 and 30 usually. That seems to be the kind of normal state of affairs anyway.